Okay, here's the first of a few moving pictures. You can see my umbrella, which is saving me right now. I just got to Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port about 7:30 last night. Got a hotel to stay in, the Hotel Continental. Very nice, not luxurious, but very nice. Good place to spread out. Didn't want any albergue to try to organize all my stuff. So I mailed a few things to Santiago this morning, and made a few last minute adjustments. Kind of figured out my umbrella, which is probably going to save me because it is really hot here. This is my resting spot for about 30 minutes. I needed it and it was wonderful. There they are, the winos.
Hello.
The winos.
That's nice. Not today.
Our water today. This is the morning of the 26th of August. Spent last night in Orison. That was probably the hardest day that we have on the Camino. It was only like 5 miles, but it's just pretty much straight up the whole time. Today it's a little easier, but we go up and then back down into Roncesvalles. Last night we had a good meal. It was soup and chicken and vegetables, cooked potatoes, carrots, and peas, and wine. It was very good. A piece of bread for breakfast this morning, and coffee and a little juice. So I've been on the road for maybe 45 minutes. So the scenery here is pretty spectacular. It's a 360 view of the road to Roncesvalles. Lots of sheep. It's about 11:15 on the 26th, heading to Roncesvalles, and some people do the whole trek from Saint-Jean to Roncesvalles. It's about 26 kilometers. I don't know how they do it because it's a lot of uphill, very, very strenuous. Should be there in Roncesvalles maybe by 2 o'clock. We'll be staying in a monastery, which is pretty nice. So I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a horse up on top of the mountain. This is surely the last bit of going up and ready to go down into Roncesvalles. It's just been torture. There she is, yeah. I've only been here about 5 minutes. 3.6 kilometers to go, 1 hour and 15 minutes, the sign says. These were some nooses that were put here 2 years ago. We saw them, and they're still here. They're going down, down, down now. It's about time, but it is really hard. Really hard going down. Hopefully not too much further. This is Saturday morning, August 28th, I think. Leaving this Roncesvalles. This is the monastery there, and it is wonderful. Getting ready to head next door to have breakfast at Sabrina. Today is August 27th, Saturday. Left Roncesvalles in the monastery this morning about 8 o'clock, walking about 12 to 15 miles. It's 20 kilometers to Zubiria, which is about 12 or 13 miles. Plan to stay there tonight. Had breakfast this morning at Sabino. That's a little cafe near the monastery. All level walking so far, which is good because yesterday was a killer. But everything's going fine. Feel really good, and can make some time on this level ground. That's Ray Charles. I got a woman way across town. Look at that. His knees are not good. 72 years old. 27. 27. ¿72? Ah, bien, muy bien. Well, today is the fourth day of walking. Spent the night in Zubiria, and on the way to Pamplona today. Pamplona is about 21 kilometers, 13-14 miles. Should get there about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They say it was 6.5 hours, but with rest and everything, it'll probably be more like 8 hours. And had a good place to stay here, but it was very, very hot. We had no circulation in the room. I was on the top bunk. Woke up at about 1:15 in the morning, hoping it was about 6, time to get up, but it wasn't. And so it was not a good night. But got packed up and ready to go for another day on the Camino. About halfway to Pamplona. Just spoke with a real nice couple from Vancouver, British Columbia, and also passed an old church that they were restoring, and there was an altarpiece of a statue of St. James that they said was carried from Paris 3 weeks ago. Weighed about 14 pounds, 6 kilos. Beautiful river. Next town, Pamplona. These are the great walls of the fortification in Pamplona, built a long time ago. They were built back in probably the 12th and 13th centuries, and they look pretty perfect to me. I wonder if ours will last that long. Guess we won't be here to tell. Those are pretty tall walls. It's about 6:30 in the morning of the 29th of August. This is day 5 in Pamplona, and probably walk on to Puente La Reina tonight. I think it's about
25 kilometers, which would be about 16 or 17 miles. And going out pretty early this morning just to have some coffee and toast. Had a great little room this last night in this pension exterior or whatever, and pretty small but nice and private. Didn't have to sleep on the top bunk, and it wasn't very nice in the room and very clean. And absolutely nothing open. This is where the Burger King is. Thought for sure they'd be open this morning, but nothing. So not too sure where I'm going to find any coffee this morning right now. So let me just go back to the room, get ready, and leave. I think this building up here on the right is the City Hall. Real pretty building. Tourist office closed. This is August 29, day 5. Last night I stayed in Pamplona. Stayed in a pension. Had a small room, but private. Shared bath for 20 euros, about $24. And had a good meal last night at Burger King with a couple of guys, Bob the Walker and Bob the Talker. I'm not sure where they're from. Pretty nice guys, so got on the road this morning about 8 o'clock, which is normal for me, and stopped in Caesar Minor and had a cup of coffee and have a cheese sandwich. I've ate half of it and I'll eat the other half pretty soon. But headed to Point de la Reina tonight. I think that's the destination for noon. That's where the silhouettes are, the cutouts. Say hi. Hi from the girls.
What is that, a video?
The drunk Irish.
We're getting a bad name. So we are.
Esa camiseta tan chula, ¿de dónde ha salido? ¿Cómo no?
Con el color amarillo, cogimos un montón de tinta, lo pusimos como ahí, metimos las camisetas, luego las sacamos.
Un aplauso para otro chico de Pirauqui también. Otro aplauso aquí. El próximo que sea de Tronco.
Pilgrim in motion. Pick them up and put them down. Long way to go. Saint-Jean. This is the little village of, I think it's pronounced Siracuy. This is where we heard the people singing in the cathedral. They were singing the Pilgrim song 2 years ago. So I wanted to go in and see it, and then also had the best meal on the Camino here in an albergue right across the street from the church. And that is it right there. Albergue Mirlochik. This is day 7. Spent last night in Estella. It's a town of about 14,000. Very nice little city. On my way to Los Arcos. It's about 23 kilometers, probably about 14 miles. My body feels much better than it did yesterday. My back hurt so bad. I think my backpack was not secured properly, and it was pulling my back, and it's pretty sore. And I did have the beginning of one blister on one of my toes, but I think it's going to be okay. But just happy to be here, and we about 27 more days of walking. Where are you from in Germany?
Yeah.
Where?
The north of Berlin.
Oh, north of Berlin. Oh, wow.
And you?
Missouri in the U.S.
Oh.
Yeah. And you already met Sylvia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going all the way to Santiago?
Yeah.
Ah.
And we want to go to
Finisterre,
Finisterre.
yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. All right. Well, it's nice meeting you. My name is Lee, and you're?
Wanda.
Vanda?
And Julia.
And Julia? And Sylvia. All right. Still the 31st of August. I think it's on Wednesday. Coming from Estella, going to Los Arcos. I remember the names of the towns. Completed about 12 miles so far today. Have almost 5 to go. So this is September 1st. This is my 8th day of walking. Just spent the night in Los Arcos. Same place that I stayed 2 years ago. As usual, I'm the last one out, but I'm 1 hour earlier beginning than I ever have this trip before. Had a really good meal last night, bean soup, and then eggs and ham, and French fries for the main course, ice cream for dessert, and then had a pitcher of sangria. Very good sangria. I wish I had the recipe. I'm walking on to, I think, Logrono today. I liked Viana. Stayed there last year, or 2 years ago. They had a bullfight, or not a bullfight, but a running of the bulls, but the bulls weren't very old. And but it was a nice place, but I think I will be moving on to Logrono. It's a bigger city, and has more to offer. So it's about 12 miles, I believe, to Logrono. So I better look for my sign so I can get out of this little village. Soon these will be roasted chicken with potatoes on the pilgrims' plates. Much chicken in Spain. The road to Logrono. Coming from Torres del Rio. Today is Friday, September 2nd. Spent the night in Logroña in an albergue. 7 euros. This is a big city of about 150,000, and at that, it's kind of hard to find your way out of if you get up too late and you don't have many people walking around you. But I got guided several times by the local Spaniards. This is the prettiest park I've seen so far in Spain. A lot of green grass. Thought I was going to have my bag transported this morning to Nahira, but I couldn't find the albergue that I was supposed to take my bag to. So I'm carrying, so I'll just take my time, and if I feel like stopping somewhere in between for the night, I'll do that. So not really on any time schedule. I'm pretty far ahead of schedule, I think. So and if I get behind, I'll hop on the bus. Looking for a handout.
Yeah.
Little food maybe.
I've got nothing. All my nuts are gone.
Pretty lake right outside of Logroña. First big park like that I've seen. Your name and where you from?
I'm Laurence and I'm from Paris. I'm French.
Originally from
Originally from Metz in Alsace.
Metz? Metz.
Yes.
I had a cousin in Metz.
I was born in Metz.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my.
I was born in Metz 40 years ago.
40 years ago.
I'm telling you that because I want to take a picture. It's my last day of 39.
Uh-huh.
Tomorrow.
Oh, it's your birthday.
Tomorrow.
Oh, good.
Tomorrow.
Good.
So, I would like to take a picture.
This is Navarrete off in the distance. That is about halfway, I think, maybe not quite halfway, to Nahara. And Nahara is where I would like to go. I don't know if I will or not, but this is Navarrete. And this is where the French girl Laurence Bourguignon is having breakfast. So I'll try to see her. And good morning. This is day 10 of my Camino, leaving Nahara. I had a great night's sleep. I had a hostel, had air conditioning, towels. So it was a very restful evening, which I needed after about 18 miles of walking in the sun yesterday at about 100 degrees. And today I think it's supposed to be even warmer, but not so far, maybe over 13 miles. Nahara was kind of a nice little town, quite a few pilgrims staying here, and off to Santo Domingo, I believe, Calzada or something like that. I just talked to a young boy named Paul from outside of Frankfurt that his knee was hurt pretty bad. Had some inflammation and had to take medication for it. Morning. Had a good meal last night with my friends from Sweden, Jan, and who's a very fast walker, also born in 1944. I'll have pictures of him and maybe I already have some, but really nice guy. Had the hotel last night, or the pension, with my own bath, air conditioning. Just had breakfast this morning, croissant and coffee, and have about 12 or 13 miles to go. Pretty steep climb in the beginning. Walking up the hill, here's one path. I'm not sure where it goes, but I don't want to take it. Doesn't look too good. This is the path of the pilgrims here. But you can see, very steep walk, get the blood flowing early in the morning. Looking good.
Am I on TV?
You're on TV. It'll be on TV in Vancouver, Vancouver Island.
Famous for being an
Okay, let's find a pilgrim.
Good morning. Today is Sunday, September 4th. Just now leaving Santo Domingo de Calzada. Had a very nice albergue run by the church, €7. There were probably 10 people in our room, which was very nice. Had a good meal last night with Jan and a friend of his from Sweden, and then Jan's friend, I think her name is Eva, but she's a U.S. citizen, but she speaks fluent Swedish and lives in Sweden. Have probably 24 kilometers to go today. Sun's supposed to be out pretty bad today. but have my trusty umbrella. But everything is going good. I think I've completed probably about 160 or 70 miles, but everything is going good. And we had 2 blisters, but they weren't bad at all.
Antes aquí, animales y...
¿Eso es para animales?
Esto de abajo era para los animales.
Es típica, ¿sí?
Sí, y encima tenías la casa caliente con los animales. Los altos para poner...
Para personas.
No, en medio. O sea, hay primera planta, que es esta, animales, en medio personas, y encima el grano. Trigo, cebada, maíz. ¿Sabes?
No.
Sí.
I'll scream, but I'll try to...
Frankie J, I'll choose your
Remy's on. Remy's on.
Thank you.
What she said is that we all are the heart of el Camino de Santiago. All of us.
Today is September 6th, day 13 of the Camino, and way off in the distance is Burgos. I'm approaching 200 miles completed, 200 out of 500. Stayed last night in Ages, it's A-G-E-S, and had a really good meal last night with a bunch of the pilgrims I've been walking with, and they're a little bit ahead of me now. We just kind of get scattered here and there, but have all become good friends. Daryl is from Vancouver, Victoria, and there's 3 gals from Australia, a couple of guys from Ireland, a lady from Germany, Pete and his son and grandson from California, and so just a nice bunch of people to be walking with.
Hello, Maya, wie heißt die andere? Weiß ich nicht. Good luck from Germany. Hello. And later you must go to the Camino when you are older. Imitating our FBI. This is FBI. FBI camera. Fun me.
His beard.
Yeah. Oh, I have today.
Yeah, you shave good.
Oh, very hard.
And good morning from the Camino. This is Saturday, September the 10th, I believe. This is my 17th day on the Camino. Spent 2 full days resting in Burgos. Last night walked to Cornelios, and that's the first little village past Burgos. That's the town where Martin Sheen's grandson's brother-in-law has an albergue. I talked to him quite a bit. On the Meseta right now, that is kind of a lot of nothing, but it's very pretty. And it's be like this for about the next 5 days. And that is Cesar Herrero, where I came from. 1,050 meters high. That's a lot in a short distance. That is a lot of water. It's a long way to Tipperary. Straight ahead. Nostrovia. See you, buddies. Today is September 12th. I don't remember how many days I've been on. Maybe 18, I think. Spent last night in Carrion de los Condes, That's where I had my little problem a couple years ago, and but everything is fine now. Let's see, I think I'm going about another 34 kilometers today, I believe. That's about what I did yesterday. Pretty hard day. Weren't any albergues open in Carrion, so I had to take the apartment, but it was fine. It was beautiful. Got a coffee and sandwich and a couple other things this morning for breakfast, because I think we have about 18 kilometers to go with nothing. Still September 12th. This is the Meseta that nobody likes to cross. It's about, oh goodness, I think 6 days of nothing. I guess the only reason you do it is because you can, because there's nothing to see and no shade and not much water. So you have to be sure you have that with you. Off and walking. Today is I think September 14th, I believe. I'm not sure. Stayed in the albergue Jacques de Molay in I think it's Telomolinas or something. And anyway, I stayed there 2 years ago. A little overcast. They are predicting rain. And the best thing about today is I don't have my backpack. I shipped it on and just have my day pack, of course, with my rain gear, because I think it might rain. It's supposed to rain. But I'm about 60 or 70 kilometers from Lyon. I shared a floor with two ladies from Sweden. We were the last ones there, and they put us on the floor, and we had 2 mattresses, and it was kind of a private room. It was a massage room, and they hadn't. The lady had massages until 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, we got to go in and lay down, and but it was very good. Don't have to climb up in any bunk beds. That was the best part. Oh my goodness. This is the official middle of the Camino, beginning from Saint Jean to Santiago. My goodness. Hey, get on. Oh, he's hurt. Putting my poncho on. Get back got it all on. And there's the guard dog. Yeah, it's a good thing you can't get out of there. Okay, here I am. It kind of quit raining. Came through a dust storm in Shogun. Finally got on the right road to Hermelios or whatever it is. I got about 6 miles, about I don't know, 4 or 5 miles to go till I get there. And it's about 9 o'clock this morning, September 14th, the day before Cody's birthday. Last night stayed in a municipal albergue. Several people there, but it was very nice. And last night I ate at just down the street. Probably the best meal that I've had so far. Today I get within probably maybe 20 kilometers of Lyon. Hope to see my friend Heinz and Ivanka there, and then their friends from Austria. Here's a neat little church here in the town. And there's the name of the town, Calzadilla de los Hermelios. I think they're all names just about like that. So today is September 15th, 2016. Today is Cody's 10th birthday. Hurrah! I'm about 10 miles from Lyon. Plan to spend there, I think, at least a couple of full days. I should have that much time. And after that, I'll go on to Seria, where I meet Bruce. I think for the last 4 days, I've done 20 miles a day. My back kind of felt it too, but between the Aleve and Advil, it's been okay. This is kind of the place that's outside of Lyon. I don't remember the name of the village, but it was a really nice albergue. This is what it looks like on a busy morning here in Spain when you get close to a big city. Lots of traffic, lots of people out doing things and going to work, and you know, it's just has been a pretty great place. A little late getting started this morning. This is probably the latest it's been, 8:45, but I only have 10 miles to go, so that's just like a walk in the park. A big park. Finally meet my German friends, Ivanka.
I meet you.
Yeah, and
Nice
Victor.
story.
Yeah. And here was pizza. See the 4 lions. Heinz. 4 lions.
This pizza?
Lions. 4 lions.
Yes, take a photo.
Take a photo.
I look like a citizen.
I don't think they can do that.
Yeah. I decided that. Whoa. Civilian. We're shopping. Yeah.
Mm.
Kind of rooms are officially civilian.
Yeah. Officially civilian.
It's weird.
Mm. The beer. Hey. How was your massage?
Yeah.
Good?
Hier kosten wir.
Oh, all over. Oh,
Jetzt kannst
From
du
head to
bis nach,
toe.
was weiß ich wohin. She say, when begin, and oh my God, oh man.
oh. The man?
Yes, oh my God. And then, whoosh, whoosh,
Oh.
here, boom, boom.
Take 2 days.
2 days.
Back on the road again. Today is September the 18th. Just spent 2 full days resting in Lyon. It was 37 degrees this morning. Went and got up and got on the road, which is cold. Lyon is a very nice city. Many people out on Saturday night and having a good time. Headed to, I think it's called Mazarif today, which will be about a 20-kilometer walk, heading uphill now. So not really easy walking, but I did shed my coat, and once the sun comes up, it starts to warm up. Beautiful day. Good day to walk. Today is September 19th. Just leaving Hospital Obergo on the way to Astorga. Had a long day yesterday and only about 10 miles today to go to Astorga. There is a lot to see in Astorga, so I'll be getting there early, which is good. Kind of remember this from last time. This is the first time I remember seeing any live animals outside other than the sheep and the cows and horses, the very first bit of the Camino. He can be good when he grows up and have a nice steak off of him. Remember this place? Just a few miles from Astorga. I'm not sure what's here, just a little refreshment stand, I guess. But I think I'll pass on by. This is right outside Astorga. It's Astorga way in the background. Don't fall.
está llegando a la tierra maragada, es el cruce del camino de la vía de la Plata, y la tierra maragada es el cruce del camino. No llores más, no llores más, que en el camino me encontrarás. No llores más.
Hello. Candy. Wow. Today is 20th of September, Mindy's birthday. I gotta call her after a while. Again, like I said, today is September 20th, Mindy's 45th birthday. Happy birthday, Mindy. Wish you could be here. Leaving Astorga, heading to the mountains, which I'll show you in a little bit. I had a great stay in Astorga, had a nice hotel, and got some good rest. I didn't get to see the Gaudi Museum, but kind of needed to get on the road. Here's a look at some of the mountains up above. Way up there. I always get carried away when I go to a grocery store, buy all this food, and then, you know, the only problem with it is you got to carry it. And today is the 21st of September. I stayed in the Bar Albergue El Pilar in Rabanal. Stayed here 2 years ago. Very nice place. Met a little girl from Armenia that is a runner. Real nice little girl. Her husband couldn't come. She wanted to do it on her own. So we had a good talk and very nice. This is going to be a hard day today, going over the mountains, and I come to the place where everyone deposits their troubles and in the form of a stone. So looking forward to that. Lots of rocks to walk through. But I was just telling some ladies, I think they were from the US, that had walking sticks. The staff, which I bought back in Astorga, the long staff like that, is the way to go in this stuff. I had the walking sticks before, and much better. So pretty. And there it is, right there, the tallest point on the Camino, the pile of stones, headed that way. And there's John from Ireland planting his stone. And mine. There it is, right there, the little brown guy.
You made it.
Made it.
Good for you. Well done.
Now if we don't fall down, getting back down. We're very high, huh? Higher and higher. You can look out across the countryside and catch anybody coming in. Last look at the castle in Ponferrada. It's September 23rd, heading toward Sarria. Bruce will be there, I think, the evening of the 26th. So I've got 4 days to go. About 100 kilometers. It'll be 25 a day, which is about 15 miles a day, so shouldn't be any problem. Came down with a little cold last night, but hopefully all the orange juice I drank this morning will get rid of it. This is the town square in Cacabelos. Very nice town. This is where I got some medication for my cold, and this is what I have. They said it was the best in Spain, and I took it about 10 minutes ago and I haven't sneezed yet, so that's a miracle in itself. Okay, coming into Villafranca now. I think we've gone probably 15 or 16 miles. There are the mountains up there that we have to go through tomorrow. So I have something to look forward to. These are Bruce's first few steps on the Camino de Santiago on September 27th, 2016. I'm on my, I don't know, 35th or so day, and Bruce's first day, and we met in Serio yesterday evening. Went out, had a nice dinner, and slept in our 4-star hotel. We each had a bedroom, shared bath. It was good. Been on the road for 2 hours. Don't stumble in front of those girls. You made the movies from, are you Canadian or Irish?
Irish Canadian.
Irish Canadian. Okay, this is 7 times I've seen you, so goodbye. Whoop. Yep. Yeah, Missouri. Yeah. See ya. Today is September 28th, Wednesday. There's Bruce back there. His second day. My 35th day of walking. Stayed in Porto Moran last night in a hotel, and about the first mile has been straight up a hill. So, see how you doing?
You guys tired?
I'm tired.